Hello, in this video, we're going to refresh the steps to activate a classroom that we used in past years. And we're also going to edit or change the roster of the students who can access the website. So I'm already logged onto Powerschool Learning. If I go under the tab up here, my classes, if I click, I would have a list of all the classes that I have put online and are active right now. Now I want to go back to the classes that I used previously and are not currently active. So if I press into the jump to inactive classes, and then I select last year, academic year, which is 2017-2018, you're going to see Español 2. That's a class I taught last year and I want it active for this year. If I click on the class, and then I choose manage class, and I see that the last option is make active. That's where I want to go, and that's what I click. So let's go ahead and do it. And then I would want to have it on until May, let's say May 30 of 2019. So I changed that date. So every year this website will go inactive. Let's go ahead and save that. Right? So now that if it worked, the class should be listed under my classes. Let's see that it's not there. Many times it takes a while to load onto the active list. So let's go ahead and reload the website. Let's see if that helps. Let's go ahead and check again. And it is the first one, so it has worked. Now, right now I feel that I have to change the title of the website. So I'm going to click again, Manage Class. I click on Class Settings. And then right here on the first one, I will do this year, 2018-2019. And then I'll press Save. Right? So I'll check again if it's under my classes. Yeah, that's the first one. So now we have made a class that I used last year active for this year, but it does not have the students that I have this year. So the way that you have to do it is go under Manage Class, Edit Roster, and you're going to see the students that I had enrolled onto this class website for last year. In this menu, I will click on Manage Sections. Right here, you can see that I have 141 students. Those were from previous years. So the first thing that I want to do is unlink. And I continue. And after this, I will delete the sections. It's taking a while. Right? And let's go ahead and now delete the section. Right? I don't want to keep any students that I might have added manually. So I'm going to hit delete all the students in section A because I did add last year a few students manually because it wasn't updating correctly. So let's go ahead and press continue. So far we have activated a class website that we used last year. We are also right now deleting the students that had access to that website last year. And what we want to do right now is give access to the students that we have this year. So the way that you do it is that you check that the other sections are don't have any students. As you can see, they don't have any students. And let's go ahead and click on Import Students. And after you do that, you select Only List My Classes. So what do you do? Why do we do that? Is because you're going to see the different sections of classes that you have instead of each individual student that you might have. So once I press search, you're going to see what I mean. If you scroll down, you're going to see that you have different sections for your classes. So in my case, I have a Spanish 2, 38 students, Spanish 2, 38, Spanish 2, 35. And let me go to the second page. And the other ones are all groups that I created or teachers' aides. So how do I add one of these rosters? Let's go by this one right here. So I'll click on import, and that will import the whole roster for one section that I currently have. And I'm going to link that roster to the section B of the website. I check their names, and these names are from my first period class. So I'm going to import all students. And since I know by the name of the students that this is my period 1, I will change the title of the section. So the way that I do that is I click on Manage Sections. Then I click on Edit Section B, and I'm going to put Period 1, Spanish, Period 1. Right? Let's add another section because I have 3 sections of a Spanish 1. I click on Section C. Then I'm going to click on Import Students. Under this menu, I have to click only list my students, otherwise you're going to have access to all the different rosters in the district. And I have already added this section. I'm going to add the second one. I'm going to import this roster. I'm going to link it to what it's called right now, Section C. By reading the names, I know that this is my 3rd period. So I'm going to click Import Students. And now I will proceed and change the section name. So I will change Section C to Period 3. So I click on Manage Sections. I click on Edit. And then here I will write Period 3. Right? I have one more section. So I will hit Add Section. And then Import Students. Then I will hit the only list my classes, and then I'll hit search. After that, I will go down to the 3rd section. I will link it to that one. And finally, I'm going to change the title of this section. Looking at the names, this is my 6th period. So import students. I will go back to manage sections just to change the name of this last section that we created. I will write period 6. All right, so now I have 3 different sections under one website. Okay, so far we made a classroom that we used last year active. Then we changed the title of the website. Number 3, we deleted the students who had access to that website last year. And then we added the students that should have access to the website this year. Now, after doing all that, one thing that you want to make sure is that all the correct tabs are published that you want the students to see. So let's say that I want the students to see the tab Tarea, which means homework. Then I will click here and I will publish it now and hit save. Let's say that I want to give them access to that one, but not the other. I do the same. So let's take this one away and I'll unpublish. So if you have certain tabs, whether you organize them by chapter or because of a test, then you can unpublish those. So as I said before, these are the different steps. You're welcome to send me any email if you have any other questions.